Look, the truth is, global health crises don't just test our systems, they expose the biggest failure of all: our inability to come together fast enough, smart enough. You know exactly how it feels: the frustration when regulations drag, when borders shut tighter and tighter, when every leader acts like their country is the whole world and everyone else barely counts. It's maddening. Because those crises don't care about nationality or politics. Viruses, pandemics, they move where they want, ignoring lines we obsess over. Meanwhile, people are scared, supply chains break, and entire industries freeze or collapse under pressure. You've seen it, you feel it. The sense that the global response is a mess, late, patchy, like we're all stuck inside separate bubbles while the clock is ticking and lives hang in the balance. But here's what's brutally honest: this isn't just a problem for governments or healthcare systems. It's a challenge for anyone who's trying to build something bigger than themselves in a world that's more connected than ever yet, more divided than ever. If you're a founder, an investor, a leader trying to scale innovation across borders, you know the pain points. Logistics snarled, markets closed without warning, uncertainty crushing deals, collaborations freezing midair. The frustration of wanting to move fast and fix things but always hitting that brick wall of mistrust and bureaucracy. The anger when everyone acts like this crisis is someone else's problem, not ours, even though we're all on the same sinking ship. It's exhausting, demoralizing. It's the kind of pressure that either crushes you or forces you to wake up and do something serious. So, what's the move? How do you turn this chaos into opportunity? How do you make this crisis a reason to finally act like we're all in this together? Not just words, but real action. First, stop waiting for governments or institutions to lead. They won't. Not fast enough. Instead, start building those links yourself. Real, unbreakable connections between people who get it, who move with urgency and trust. That investor in Singapore? Reach out. The founder in Germany? Call them now. Don't wait for formal agreements. Don't wait for perfect conditions. Use the crisis as a catalyst to weave an autonomous network of trust, where expertise and resources cross borders daily, no red tape required. This kind of direct collaboration? It's the only way the global response accelerates. Second, don't fall for the comfort of old systems that reward mediocrity and slow down progress. You're out there because you want more than that. You want results, breakthroughs, fast iterations. Push your teams, your partners, your network, not just to survive, but to innovate aggressively. Experiment with supply chains that aren't tied to one country. Create decentralized solutions. Embrace digital health innovations that cut through geography and policy barriers. The future isn't about waiting for permission. It's about building local and global resilience in tandem. Scale sideways, not just up, and mix diversity of approach with razor-sharp focus. And here's the third point that no one wants to say loud enough. Stop trying to own the problem as a nation or company. Think of yourself as part of something bigger, something that transcends borders. A cross-border collective that understands that real security and growth come from collaboration, not isolation. If you cling to old tribal thinking, you're already losing. Move from competition to strategic cooperation. That means sharing insights even when it feels risky. Pooling capital into ventures that don't just profit locally, but solve these global challenges. Building dynamic meritocracies across countries where talent and vision decide who leads, not passports or legacy. Make no mistake, this kind of networked approach is hard. It means admitting your systems failed, your ego needs to get smaller, and you need to trust people you only just met. But the upside? The moment this clicks, when those first unfiltered connections spark real, fast, scalable solutions, you change the entire game. You go from firefighting in separate silos to running a sophisticated, adaptive global response that bounces back faster, smarter, and stronger. You become part of the few who don't just react, but shape the future, turning crisis into a launchpad for unity and growth. Watch the patterns. Global health crises aren't inconvenient disruptions anymore. They're the new reality check that forces the best founders, investors, and leaders to stop playing small. Step up. Stop waiting for someone else to fix this. Build those connections now. Work across borders like your future depends on it, because it does. If this moment doesn't make you more connected, more strategic, more relentless, then what will? The world is shifting whether you want it or not. Be the one who moves first, who builds bridges while others build walls. This is your call to action. Don't wait. Don't hesitate. Don't make excuses. Make it real. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and open the featured link to learn more.